Hi everyone, Renee here from the PA Shop for this week's Pro Tips and Tricks. What's in your toolkit? I don't mean wrenches and screwdrivers and stuff like that, although they're handy to have sometimes. But as a shooter, what's in your toolkit? Let me show you what's in mine. It's by no means complete. It's always evolving depending on the gear I'm using and the shoot I'm going to. But I'll give you a little insight about the kinds of things that I carry on a shoot to be self-sufficient and pretty much always be ready for anything. So let's have a look. Not only do I have one lav mic, but I carry a backup because these wires are tiny, easy to pinch. Next thing you know, you can't get signal, have a backup. They're not all that expensive an investment, and it's going to save your butt in the future. Tripod plates. I mean, depending on your tripod, they may be bigger or smaller. Always have a couple. These get lost, trust me. Flashlight, any kind of flashlight. It could be a little mag light. This one's a Pelican. I have a couple of Pelican lights. They're awesome. They're LED. They last a long time. Great in the dark when you're packing up after a shoot to make sure you didn't forget anything behind. You should always have, as a business person, you should always have business cards in your case. That's what they're there for. I have a portable recorder. We talked about that in the audio segment earlier. Great secondary backup source if you only have one wireless system but you need another audio source. Great way to do it, as I mentioned earlier. Connectors. Sometimes you may need to patch into an audio console. Sometimes you may need to patch into a disc jockey's board to get an audio feed. Gaff tape. Not duct tape, not masking tape, proper gaff tape. Why? It's more expensive. Not going to fool you. It's more expensive, but it doesn't leave the gooey residue on your gear. All right, which is really important. Anybody who's ever pulled gaff tape off of a cable and went like this after, you'll know what I'm talking about. LED lighting. You know, I keep my little lighting kit in here, just simple for when I need to shoot. A little fuzzy for my shotgun mic, multi-accessory shoe if I need to put a wireless and maybe my light on top. I don't have my proper headphones with me, but I do have my backup headphones. Always carry a backup set. You never know again when you're going to pinch a cable on your main headphones. You need to monitor your audio. It's critical. From there, I go into this other kit, which continues part of my little toolkit. I got a camera slate. When I'm on a corporate shoot, very handy to have. You know what they're for. I particularly, instead of using the dry erase, I use white gaff, and I'll just use a marker, easy to peel for take two. A lot of times, although I don't have it here, I'll have extra pieces of tape with already numbered. So when it's time to go to take two, I just rip it off, put it on there, I'm on take two. There's my gaff tape. I've got white, I've got black in the other case, and I got multicolored spike tape as well as two different colors of electrical tape if I need it. If I need to spike the floor for talent, I can do that with any of these colors. Filters. If you're not using filters on your camera, shame on you. You should be. Here's why. The simple thing is, get a UV filter, protects your lens. It's cheap. You might just spend $500 on a lens, $200 on a lens, $700, $1,000, $1,500, okay? No matter what you've got invested in a lens, I'm guessing it's going to be more than the $50 it's going to cost you to put a UV filter on the front of your lens. If you hit that lens anywhere and scratch it, it's toast. I'd sooner replace a $50 filter. I don't know about you. Little tripods are always handy. Zip ties I've always got. And I've always got extra cable keepers, as I showed you earlier around all my cables. I've always got these. That's what's in my kit. What's in yours? Renee for the PA Shop. Don't forget to visit us at www.pashop.com. That's this week's Pro Tips and Tricks. See you next week.